Good afternoon, this is Dave from Marina. Today we're going to be testing an 18-foot Alumaweld Intruder powered by a 115 Yamaha and a 9.9 trolling motor. The Alumaweld welded aluminum boat is the #1 selling boat in the state of Oregon right now, and this is a pretty good example of a really nice used boat. As we look through it, it has an auto and manual bilge pump switch, the Yamaha trip log and speedometer system, the Yamaha tachometer, a Humminbird fish finder, wipers, navigation lights, and so on. First thing we'll do is let the motor down. It's a 2-position trim system. One is for trim, one is for tilt. You'll hear it slow down when it gets to the bottom position. This is an electronically fuel injected engine, so all you have to do is turn key starting. It'll go up on high idle, and then as the engine gets to the right operating temperature, it'll drop down to a low idle, just like that. The boat is equipped with mechanical steering. The trolling motor is an 8-horse, high thrust Yamaha. Excellent choice as a trolling motor. You'll notice that it has the high thrust propeller on it and the high thrust gear case. So, we'll see if we can get this little project underway. Get us away from the dock here. We're testing today at Osprey Point Resort, an excellent destination point on the Oregon coast on 10-mile lakes. Owned and operated by Mike Smalley and his wife. Push the boat off and we'll get rolling here. And as we come around, we'll turn on the fish finder. Humminbird 425 SX, good choice for a fish finder. Good all-around saltwater and freshwater fish finder. Right now we're in 10 feet of water, and the water temperature, surface temperature, is 67.8. When you drive these boats, always start out with the motor trimmed in the full down position. That'll bring the boat on plane the quickest. Currently, as you see on the tachometer, we're idling at about 650 RPMs. And we'll pick this up a little bit and get it on plane. Something I always test is time to plane. The motor is trimmed down. We'll give it full throttle and see how long it takes. 1001, 1002, on plane in 2 seconds. Boat jumps right up to 28 miles an hour at 4,000 RPMs. We'll turn it down South Lake and see how this all goes. Give the motor a little bit of time to warm up, so I'll keep the RPMs down a bit. We'll put a little power on it and see how we do. Right at 45 miles an hour, the boat is very quick. Has the appropriate amount of horsepower. Take 4 people and put them through their paces in a boat. Alright, we're going to shut the big motor off. We'll drop the trolling motor and see how it runs. This is an electric start, high thrust engine, so a very, very good choice for a trolling motor. Bring the throttle up to that point, pull the choke, hit that, it'll come up on fast idle. This is the shifter. It's on the handle. Now, one of these things these trolling motors are noted for is the fact that they have a reverse thrust hub propeller on them. What that means is, traditionally, when you put them in reverse, and this is locking up on us naturally. There we go. You can actually run this at a higher RPM in reverse, and it lets the exhaust gases go through the front of the propeller. So if you're chasing a fish, that gives you the advantage of nearly full throttle operation in reverse. They originally designed that for sailboats. So when they were coming up to the dock, you could actually back them down and stop a big sailboat. After this warms up a little bit, it'll idle like a Singer sewing machine. Basically, what you have to do with these little trolling motors is let the oil get warm in them. At that point, then they'll start running a whole bunch smoother. But as you can see, barely moving along. Good thrust with this. When you turn it, she'll come right around. Turn the boat into the wind. Very nice operating boat. Be a good choice for salmon fishing. Probably a little small for tuna fishing, but for the brave-hearted, it'd be fine. And that is our 18-foot Intruder. Excellent running little boat. Would be a good investment for a fisherman or a family that also wanted the horsepower to ski.